Hey boys and girls, you just learned about a new artist named Takashi. Takashi is famous from transitioning from a graphics design career into an art career. And graphic designs means he made designs to put on things like backpacks or clothing lines or materials, things like that. So you may have seen some of these cute little flowers other places before. He makes flat flowers. They have dimension because some flowers are a little bit behind other flowers, but they're basically flat flowers. There's no value in them as far as darks and lights and things like that. He's just flat on color. Today we're going to learn how to draw some of his flowers. I'm not here today, obviously, but Miss Mary is going to show you this video, and then you guys can work along with it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to draw 3 circles on your paper somewhere. So they don't have to be perfect circles. We never really do anything perfect. You guys know that. So here's my 3 circles. I'll give you just a second to draw your 3 circles. And you know what? I think I'm going to work with a marker so that you guys can see this a little bit better. Let me grab a marker out of here. Oh, goodness. I'm just gonna draw a green marker. Nope, blue marker. I'd like to do black, but I'm just gonna do blue. So I'm gonna outline my circles. You guys just have pencil circles and that's fine. I just feel like you can really see this better. Like I said, my circles are not perfect. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give them eyes. These are happy little flowers with great big open mouth smiles. So let's go ahead and give them some great big smiles. You've noted this is a type of pop art, and we learned a couple weeks ago that pop art is art that's popular or for everyone to enjoy. So there's the little center parts of my little Takashi flowers. So next we're gonna turn these almost into little suns. So we're gonna do some rays, and these are gonna become our petals. But these are just going to give us a little guideline as to where we want to make our petals. So turn your little guys, your little soon-to-be flowers, into little suns. We're going to radiate or go out from that middle part. Do this little guy over here. Like I said, you're working in pencil, I'm working in markers, so you guys can actually see mine show up just a little bit better. So I'm going to give you a little time to work on that. Miss Mary, if you need to pause it, you can. When everybody kind of catches up with us, I'll start again. So we have our 3 little suns. Now we're going to turn these little rays into petals, or these little lines. We're going to put a curved line on top of those lines, and we're going to turn them into petals. So you'll notice right away that these are not super realistic. It's pop art, so it's fun. Kind of pops out at you. He's a little bit more rounded than what a flower really looks like. Now notice how this one goes behind. And that's okay. I love that because that gives it proportion or dimension, and we like that. There's those curved lines on top of those straight lines. Just kind of going up just a little bit. Yours will look a little bit cleaner than mine because I'm going super fast. So I've got 2 happy little flowers and 1 sun. So we need to turn this little guy into a flower also. Putting on those curved lines on top of those straight lines. And like I said, my flowers are not perfect. They're just little, cute little flowers with happy, happy, happy grins. Okay, so now I have 3 beautiful Takashi flowers, but I want to add a few more, but I'm going to go a lot smaller this time, and I'm going to put them a little bit closer because I want some of the small flowers to go behind the big flowers, much like his art. Let me show you a picture again. Miss Mary should have a picture up on the projector for you to see. If you'll notice, some are behind others. See how those are kind of like in between those flowers? They kind of overlap and go under and over just to give it a little bit more depth or dimension. We call that playing with proportion. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bitty flower right here. Well, not too little, about like that. I'm gonna do another one right here. I want it close enough so that some of my petals are gonna go behind it. And I'll do one right here. Again, give them eyes and a happy mouth. Because he likes it. Almost like these are little singing flowers, aren't they? And again, go back. Put your little rays. See how this one goes up to that one, kind of goes behind it? And that's okay, we want that. We want it to have some proportion. Same way with this one, he's really gonna go behind a bunch because he's super close to some of these flowers. Turn all these into little sunshines. And I want you to notice when I come over here, I'm not going to do any curve line here because it's hidden back behind there. But I do have a curve line here. And look, I just have a tiny bit of one there because I can just barely see that one. And around. Put those curved lines on top of those straight lines. Oh, this one's going behind too. Just like that. Okay. So I'm going to turn off this video. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll finish these little ones right here real quick, reminding you that some of that line's not going to show because it's behind. Going to give it some depth, give it some interest too. Oops, I think we need one more right there. So I hope you're enjoying turning these cute little suns into cute little sunflowers, flat sunflowers. And I will show you, we're not going to color today, we're just getting our outline. So next week when we meet, we will color these together. I hope you, well, we won't meet next week, we have spring break. I hope you guys have a wonderful spring break. I can't wait to see your Takashi flowers when I get back. Have a great day, guys.